Listening to the debates in Parliament this week on the situation in Afghanistan, the contributions that spoke most to me were those that came from people with personal experience of serving and working in that country. They spoke with a strong sense of both moral purpose and moral obligation arising from this nation's choice, along with its allies, to intervene in the life of Afghanistan some 20 years ago. They spoke powerfully and movingly and reminded us of our need to respond now more than ever to the humanitarian crisis that is unfolding there. A sense of moral purpose and moral obligation is important to the well-being of our own life as a society and as a nation. Without it, we lack the ethical compass that can guide us in making the right decisions about our place in the world, not simply those decisions which can be easy or expedient. Back in the ancient world, a Middle Eastern prophet who we know as Isaiah wrote and spoke to his own people, the Jews, his brothers and sisters, about their need to live within a strong sense of moral purpose and moral obligation as God's people. He gave us some of the most beautiful passages in Scripture which can still inspire us today. Here's a short passage from the opening of what we now know as the book of the prophet Isaiah, and from chapter 2. Isaiah writes, "Many people shall come and say, 'Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob, that he may teach us his ways, and that we may walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth instruction, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. He shall judge between the nations, and shall arbitrate for many peoples. They shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore." That is a moral vision that can still inspire us today as individuals, as a society, as a nation, as we seek to work for a truly better world for all.